Hello, welcome to our video for September's theme of the month. Over the last few months we've been looking at the koshas, and there are 5 of them, and they are seen as layers of the body, and they help us to connect to who we really are. So last month we've been looking at the energy sheath, also known as the pranic body, and it's all about connecting to your subtle energy. It's said that we all have an aura that extends to outside the physical body. So that kosha is about tapping in with your own subtle energy and also drawing in energy from outside. We looked at lots of lovely arm movements, hand gestures, hand mudras to connect to that energy. We also worked through the earth sequence, and that was a really lovely sequence that had quite a few movements in it. It was really matched up with the breath, so we was linking each move with the breath. So if you need to have a look at that or find out more information, there's a video of me doing the whole sequence online, and there's also a lovely handout that you can print out and you can follow it, because there's quite a few movements to it, but once you've practiced it a few times, especially on your own, it will become a little bit more familiar, and it's a really lovely one to practice. So moving on to the third kosha now, and the third one is it's called Manomaya Kosha, and this is the mental or the emotional sheath. So it said a lot, it deals with the workings of the mind. And it's all going to be about how we can focus, how we can concentrate. So poses that are going to be really good to connect with that sheath are going to be anything to do with maybe balances where we need to really focus. Poses that maybe think about the head and where we feel our head on the earth. So you'll notice that as well will stimulate that area. We're going to look at some really good breathing practices. So I've got a few to share with you. One of them is going to be the Nadi Shodhana, which is the alternate nostril breathing. And it's a really lovely calming one that will help to feel relaxed. We're going to look a little bit more into meditation. We've got a really nice guided lake meditation exercise that we can look at, and that's all about relating the mind to the lake and just feeling this stillness, this calmness. We're going to look at mantras. So mantras are when you repeat a word, and if you do it with an Indian word, a Sanskrit word, it has a really good calming but also cleansing effect on the body. There's going to be 2 words that we'll talk about as well in class. So there's a system called the 8 limbs of yoga, and we're going to look at 2 of these limbs of yoga as they really relate to this Manomaya Kosha. So one is Pratyahara, and that means withdrawal of senses, and the other one is Dharana, and that means it's about the focused concentration. So hopefully over the weeks and by the end of the month you'll feel a good connection to feeling more calm but also focused, and feeling maybe you can take that into parts of your day. Okay, I'll see you soon in class. Bye.